Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Sagittarius. It is a general reading though, so please keep that in mind. It will not resonate with each and every one of you who are watching. Oh my goodness. So, Sagittarius. It looks like somebody told a lie. It looks like this little fox here may have told you that there was no going back, or I don't love you anymore, this is never going to work. That's all a lie, because their heart is telling me a completely different story. And I'm sure they're coming back because you have the rider and the stork. Oh, and the sun underneath that. Look at that. So, I feel like this person has some issues to work on, definitely. But listen, they are coming back. There was some unhealthy element to the relationship, but I mean that has to do with them having all of these trust issues, wanting to be able to control how the wind blows. This is something they need to look at, need to face some ghosts in their past in order to overcome this, but it definitely can be overcome. Okay, and so the Empress, I feel like they weren't speaking from their heart. I feel like they were speaking from the mind, like they were really up in their head and trying to convince themselves that it wasn't going to work. But the heart, again, she's all about the heart-based things, and so I feel like the heart was telling a completely different story here, because on top of her, we have a card that indicates somebody may have decided, made up their mind, there was no going back. But that's not what the heart wanted. It's not what the heart is saying. So they're basically deceiving themselves about this, although at a deeper level, I think they knew that. And there's the stork, indicating the birth of something, okay? Something that is coming your way, bringing something to life or back to life. So I feel like they were very upset about something. They went to the extreme about something. And this has to do with their obsessions and their fears. And they went too far, and that's how you ended up here. Okay? Or how you guys ended up here, how they find themselves in this position, and I feel quickly regret it. This is somebody with a victim's mindset. This person has had a very bad experience in the past. They never got over it, and it is influencing your relationship with them. Okay, so they brought this emotional baggage into your relationship, and it's causing all of these issues, and that was the unhealthy element in the relationship, even if they were trying to blame it on you, pointing the finger at you, when in fact they should have been looking internally for for the answers to the problem here. This fellow is very, very controlling. Okay, he wears armor under his clothes to protect himself. You have the Two of Cups over here, and it is in the upright, and so we still see that there is a connection here, and it's a connection that they cannot deny, or that the heart cannot deny. I mean, they can say what they want, but the heart is saying completely different story. The heart knows the truth. Okay, and the heart ultimately is going to bring them back to you. It's going to bring them back. They've got a lot of issues, I see. Swords that still bleed from the past. It's why they keep tripping themselves up and keep failing. Okay, here So we know they have a victim's mindset. It's here. And this is them needing to help themselves in this situation. Okay. So how they help themselves is they've got to go back and face these experiences and heal them, not just sweep them under the rug. Okay, so they've got to go back and heal from those experiences, or at least find a way to make them lighter and easier to bear, and to recognize how those things are influencing them and how they have influenced things in this relationship, between the two of you. They need to start listening to their intuition. They told a lie. That's what this is saying. When they said, I don't love you anymore, if they said that, or this is not working for me, or there's just no going back, we're not going to get back together. It was all a lie. All a lie. And so, trickery with the fox. You are going to have a new beginning with this person. I kind of feel like it was meant to be. I don't see the wheel here, but I've got that feeling. Um, and so the Hierophant is about learning. Um, it is about a belief system as well that may have landed them here. That makes sense in this energy of imprisonment here. This is how your thoughts can keep you trapped. Okay, and there you are, trapped again, you or they, whoever this is. Because you still desire this person. Even though this person has walked away, you or them, whoever it is, you or them, you still greatly desire this person. Okay, it's because it's like this person's not making the right choice here. Instead of staying around to work it out and face their fears, they're running away from them again, is what they're doing. And what they need to do, look at death is creeping up behind them. It's like, hey, they're getting this wake up call that, they need to face these fears now in order to be able to proceed. And so this is an interesting card, and so I'm not surprised to see it. This is about the healing of old wounds, and this is what needs to happen, and this is them looking at them finally. It's what they need to do. Okay? Healing with temperance, making the necessary adjustments in order to proceed. Um, Recognizing how they got here, or why they think the way they do. They've got all these trust issues, clearly. They're feeling very restless. They are preparing to persevere, though, this relationship. Okay? They are. Here in the future, we see that there is a reunion. Um, there is a reunion. Okay? So this card is all about perseverance, and what we see though is that they do have these trust issues, and it's not something that is going to go away overnight, but it is something that will get better over time if they keep working at it. Okay, they have to keep working at this. That's what's causing all of those fears, giving them that victim's mindset, always thinking, you're up to something, needing to control how the wind blows. And so again, they need to help themselves. It's the way through the energy. The very first step is recognition. And so here we see them looking at that new beginning and the happily ever after. Well, I'm just not surprised, that once they recognize the truth of the situation, you are going to hear back from them. You know, the heart is going to bring them back. You know, they had you. They had the fish in the cup and the fish jumped out or they let it get away. Now they want it back, you know. So this person is still in love with you no matter what they said. They still want you, okay? It's not over no matter what they said. And you're going to hear about them, from them, definitely. So, I mean, it's right here. It's all right here. We have them returning. We have them thinking about you there in the Four of Swords, wanting to make peace, wanting to take this to a better place, wanting to return. And there, look at that. There's a deeper issue behind the choices this person was making. But once they see that, and this is the hidden issue, it's right here. Once they see that, that's where things get better, you see. Here they are looking back. It's what they need to do to find that hidden emotional issue. Okay, they were looking in all the wrong places. So afraid to look inward, you know, at those ghosts, at those swords. But we see in the future they do know what to do. They find what they're looking for in the past. So this is really, really, really fantastic news for you guys. So yeah. So I know they told you they're never coming back. They may have told you many other things as well, but they didn't mean any of them. Okay, they didn't mean any of them. This person is definitely returning. It's right here. And not only that, but you have the rider as well. You have the sun. You have messages coming. And you have the Two of Cups. You're going to have that happy outcome that you always dreamed of. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you. Bye for now.